You can create an entire universe if you want to. It is about from which space are you creating. It is about the law of intention and desire. So that's the third law. The third law says anything that you have an intention about, that intention itself by its principle has the ability and the absolute possibility and the opportunity to fulfill itself. You don't even have to work hard for it. I'll give you 2-3 examples of my own life because I prefer to give my own life examples. You can go and see, look back at my life. It's all in my books and all over social media, and she's not lying. If I give another person's example, you can't find them and go and research about them. My life is all over the place, even in newspaper. So I was told I'm supposed to write a book, which is my first book. This is in 2000. So I have a client from Canada. Now she's a very dear friend. And there was something horribly bad in her marriage. And she called me from Canada. She said, I really can't take it anymore. I hear the voice of this man, which is actually originally her husband, but she would call it this man. And her whole body would tremble. There was so much of terror. She says, I am making up some excuse. I am coming to India. I need a past life regression session. I need to understand what's going on. I was like, okay. So she just landed for 3 days. She did a past life regression. And in that past life regression, this is 2013. So the process of past life is like this. You do the session. First, you understand what is the presenting problem. Usually the presenting problem that we feel is a problem in metaphysics is not really the problem. It's just an indication for you to think, I need to correct something in my life. So that was the husband was the presenting problem, but the original problem was her fear of living in a foreign land. That was the actual problem, had nothing to do with the husband. But anyways, towards the end of the session, we usually go through the death process. Then the person goes, after death, the soul goes to understand where I am, how I am feeling, why did I go through all these lessons, and how do I heal my life, and all of that. And then sometimes you get a guide to come forward and give you some advice. So I asked her, I said, do you want to check if anyone is there to give you some advice? And she said, yeah, so and so. She could identify who's the person. So and so is there. I said, okay, ask then, ask for guidance. And then I kept on writing. I filled up 17 pages because I record every session. And in that 17 pages, at least 17 times it was written, you must write a book. You must write a book and bring clarity of concept to people. And I'm wondering, she's a fashion designer from a completely different background, and about what is she supposed to write? Eventually, I was really fed up. I said, ask who is supposed to write the book. You are not going to write the book. Who? Then she said, no, you are supposed to write the book. I was like, okay. And obviously, English is really my fourth language. I'm not very, I am still better right now, but I wasn't confident at all in 2013 to write anything in English. And I never thought I can write a book. And what clarity, I myself was seeking clarity, asking questions, going through all these sessions to get clarity, what clarity I will bring to people. So anyways, so after that, the message got repeated through different clients and different people and all of that. And then it was 2018. Eventually, I simply couldn't work. I would hold any workshop. There would be at least one person who would say, you need to, close this workshop, go sit, write the book. When it becomes too strong, and then I obviously preach, listen to your inner voice, listen to your inner being. Now, if I'm not listening, then I don't have the right to preach that. I said, okay, enough of working. Let me see what am I writing. So I called another friend, and she's even more intelligent than me. She said, what you do is you write the book, don't publish it. It's out of your system. And now you have told the guy, I've written it. If you really want it published, get it published. I said, it's a good idea. We can fool the guys. So I wrote in 42 days, whatever I wrote, and then finished the book and decided not to publish. But I thought, now that I've written, let me ask people, how is it? I asked 2-3 of my friends and a student to read it, and they said, no, you should actually publish this. So me sitting with the guides again in meditation, I'm like, I can't go ask for publishing. I will just do a 100-copy self-publishing and let this get over. So I thought, I have 12,000 people. Then it was not 12,000, to be honest. Then it was about, I think, 9,000 people. I was like, so log to le lenge. And I was ready to gift it. I was like, so Anyways, I self-published the book. But the interesting part is I wrote the book and I announced it on my WhatsApp group that there is a book and I don't know how to go about it. I'm supposed to publish it. Anyone knows anyone? And a girl says, one of my students said, oh, I'm a professional editor. Let me edit it. I said, okay. She edited it and she said, I also work with a publication house. Let us get it published. I said, it's not that great. Let us just do a self-publishing, let's not, I don't want to put my foot in my own mouth. Let's just get it to close people and get over with it. And then that publisher happened, they published it, but I somehow didn't like the work. So I told another student, I said, the book has come, I don't like it, you guys take it. And when we held this thing of distributing the book, one of the guys said, I know an editor from Tribune, he's the chief editor of Tribune. You talk to him, maybe he knows someone. I was reluctant. So that guy calls me. I didn't do any effort. What I'm trying to say is I made absolutely no effort other than putting one message on the WhatsApp that I have the book and I want to give it away and get rid of it. That's all I did. And this guy calls me, edits the book, goes, and then another publisher discovered the book. That publisher said, no, we will publish it for you. Went into second edition, then the third print and all of that. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to put in effort for something which is aligned. It will happen on its own if it is meant for you. So that is the law of intention and desire. If you have a desire and you put an intent to it, and then you pay attention to that desire and understand how it feels to your system. It is not what you think it is. It is about how does it make you feel and how does it make you expand in your consciousness. Then that desire has the possibility, opportunity, and also capability to fulfill itself.